Alright, on the bench this week I got a 2013 Epiphone Riviera P93 in this gorgeous dark red. This is one of the first guitars that I fixed that didn't belong to me. In its first week, back in 2013 or 14, it took a fall and got a crack down the back right here. And if I remember, it was the finish had kind of chipped off and it was real sharp. And there was a hairline crack in the wood. I was able to fix that, fill in the finish, and it was good. And then a couple years later, it fell again, and it was a little bit more drastic. I think it was beyond my skill level. It went to a different luthier, and he did a fantastic job. I'll show you that too. It's got 3 pickups, Bigsby, 4 knobs, 3-way switch. Yeah, really nice guitar. The owner has moved into a couple of Paul Reed Smiths that he really works, but I think he wants to get back to playing this one. So let's set you up and start going through it. Let's see how the electronics work. Everything seems good. So I only found one fret that was off. Rather than taping up the whole thing, I just took care of that one. I do want to polish it though, so I'm going to use my guards. I'm going to go over the frets with some steel wool and maybe the Dremel, and then we're going to start cleaning up this fretboard. Frets are good, polished. I just want to get to the fretboard here, and it is super fudgy, so I'm going to use a little bit of the big guns and try to get some of the fudge off. So the owner of this one didn't start playing until later in life, like after 50, and a couple years later he's playing in a couple bands, playing out regularly. So it's never too late to do that if you're considering it. Alright, fudge removed. Let's do some waxing. Well, I know this is going to be a short, boring video, so I wanted to show you some exciting stuff I have coming up. I have this department store base with this like PV headstock shape that I don't know anything about. If you know where that's from, let me know. And working through that, fixing some binding right now. Second thing I'm working on is this kit Les Paul. It's kind of bare bones, so really got to go through that. It's basically a kit, but I got no parts for it. They're starting to come in here in the mail, so that's a second exciting thing I'm working on. Third thing is I got 2 new Boardwalk planks. My Boardwalk guitar was such a hit, I got commissioned to put together a Strat body out of these planks. So that'll be upcoming too. So if you want to see this stuff, this would be a perfect opportunity to give me a like and subscribe so you can see these upcoming exciting videos. So many nooks and crannies to clean on this guitar, let me tell you. Pretty filthy. I think I got it pretty good. The gold hardware on here, namely the bridge and the Bigsby, are getting this really, I don't know if it's dirt or if it's pitting, but I'm gonna see if I can clean that off. Let's see if that comes off with some all-purpose cleaner, and then after that maybe I'll try some chrome polish here on the underside where you don't see it. I'll do a test spot there. Yeah, maybe that's just dust buildup on there. But the APC there cleaned it up pretty well. Yeah, I think maybe that's not pitting, it's just schmeg. Alright, let's spray him down and let that soak a little bit. I gotta re-clean the whole top. Just gonna test a little chrome polish here on the back side. See what it does. Yeah, that's much better. Well, that looks much better. Let's go with that. So the chrome polish worked really well on the Bigsby. I think if I had like a buffing attachment on my grinder, I would probably take it off and just buff it around, get it a little better, but I think that'll do. I don't want to go too crazy on it. Still want it to have the look, you know. Moving over to the bridge, got the same kind of issue, the pitting, but this one's more turning green, so there's a lot of oxidation on there. So I think I'm just gonna spray it down with some all-purpose cleaner. I got my wife's toothbrush, and you know, just brush, clean it up. Well, that looks much better. Got some shine in there now too. Yeah, that was just the all-purpose cleaner, and that's good to go. Let's put that back on. Yeah, I think I'm ready for strings. Now, he had some sort of hybrid set on here. It was like heavy up the top and light down the bottom. And I don't have those type of strings, so we're going to go right in the middle with 1046. It could be good, nice and comfy. And not black with rust and oxidation. So I want to bring you in and show you the repairs that were done on this. I had it in 2013 or 2014 when it was new, so it was about 10 years ago, and it's coming back to me. I remember there was just a split here, like a hairline split. The finish had chipped off, and the wood had a split in it. So I pushed some glue down there, clamped it, and I want to even say I used some model paint and 2-part epoxy to try to blend it in and sand it. And that was a really good repair. And then a couple years later it fell again, and I want to say it was worse. It went down farther. So this went to a different luthier to get that repair done, and you would never even really know. He did a really good job. He blended it in pretty good down here with the paint. It's kind of noticeable there, but that's okay. I mean, this is the back of the neck. The player's probably going to wear through that anyway, you know, in due time. So, but yep, typical Gibson neck snap. Alright, there it is, all cleaned up. Epiphone Riviera P93 from 2013. And I hope he'll get this back out there playing again. I know he probably feels it's cursed because of all the falls it's taken, but hey, gives it character, right? So I want to thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up for filming it for you. We'll talk again soon.
Mm-hmm.